know what goes on. And now wait a minute, the crowd is wanting to tag to Ron Powers. We saw a battle between them two before.
Two big bulls. The fans, they want to see the tag. I want to see the tag. Ron Powers, and I think we're going to see him here, Herb.
And there's the tag, and in comes Ron Powers. And the big Texan is not backing down, I'm telling you. Fans, this is a treat. But now he goes over and shoves to Donavan, and the referee gets in between them. And now, referee Jim Harris, as I said, I would not want to be in his shoes tonight. Four of the biggest men in the business today here in East Carondelet. And a nice go behind by Ron Powers on the big man, the Texan, the masked man. And even though the big Texan is slimmed down a little bit, he's still a mountain of a man.
A massive individual. You can never count him out. He's devastating, but he's in there with a guy who's almost equal in stature, talking about Ron Powers, as you see the Texan powering Powers back, but Powers holding his own, Herb.
Boy, no one wanting to give an inch here in this match. Tag team rules in play. Travis Cook outside. A great crowd here in East Carondelet, and they're going to be going back to South Broadway on Saturday night, September the 11th, and back here Saturday night, September the 18th, and they're rolling around the ring. And now the Texan has Powers in the corner. Referee Jim Harris getting physical in between them.
He might want to watch himself. These two guys are liable to knock Jim Harris into next week. Four raging bulls in the ring. And fans, you don't want to touch your dial. We still have more to come.
And they tie up once again in the middle of that squared circle. Now it's Powers muscling his way back, and it's a Texan in the corner. Whoa, he goes a full punch with all. Jim Harris stopped him, but the big Texan took the advantage.
Sneaky rule-breaking tactics here from the big Texan, putting the momentum into his favor. The ball's in his court as he whips Ron Powers off the rope. The clothesline is stuck, and look at Ron Powers. Now that's a clothesline, Herb Simmons.
And the big Texan takes the powder, goes outside. Donavan Ruddick out there to console him, along with Travis Cook, the manager. Ron Powers standing in the middle of that squared circle. And fans, we told you, anytime the MMWA and the SICW is on that marquee, this is what you're going to see. Keith Smith, this is a match that you and Tony Costa put together. The fans, I know, at home are loving it.
You know what, Herb? You had a lot to do with the main players in this game, and I'll tell you what, you've seen big guys before, but this is one match that these people are going to be talking about up until the end of the year.
A big knee lift delivered by Ron Powers. He grabs him, whips him off. He comes across, catches him, and Texan goes down.
Surprising aerialness coming from the legend Ron Powers, the big Texan flat on his back. Ron Powers brings him to his feet. And what's the legend going to do here? Front face lock, Herb. A little bit of science from Ron. He's setting him up for the suplex. That's an awfully big man to be trying to suplex, and all the future in.
Oh, yes, the double team comes in. He was trying to suplex him. That's a big man to try to get. And now the Texan on a rampage. He goes over and clobbers Hargis. This match is going to, oh my gosh, this could be it. Look at this.
It could be just not enough. Only a 2 count. Frustration there as you see the Texan arguing with Jim Harris, and now putting the choke on Ron Powers. Keep an eye here on Travis Cook.
Oh no, referee runs Hargis back, and oh, they're working on him. Ron Powers being battled back and forth. The Texan in the future, taking no prisoners.
Travis Cook conducting traffic over there in the corner, and Powers feeling the ill effects as these two big men taking turns, putting the fist to the gut of Ron Powers.
Well, and you hear Travis Cook holler, stay on him, stay on him. And that's what they're doing. They're not letting him breathe.
And that's what you got to do against the likes of Ron Powers. You give him an inch, and you'll pay the price. But it looks like Ron Powers is in a very bad way to go as these two big men working well together, Herb, you got to admit.
Oh, without a doubt, here goes the pin. This could be it. Referee standing. He's got him covered. 1, 2. But Powers throws him off.
Did you see the power of the legendary Ron Powers throwing 300 plus pounds off of him? But the Future now drags Powers back to their corner, and the big elbow dropped by the Texan. And here's the cover. Oh, so close, Herb.
Well, he knew where he was at. I'm telling you, Tim, they have cut the ring off from Ron Powers getting over to Chris Hargis.
But you cannot count out Ron Powers. This guy, you never know what he's going to be up to. You never know what's left. Ron Powers, he hasn't been champion over and over again for no reason. He's one of the biggest, baddest, and toughest in this business.
Powers now. Oh, the big Texan wraps the leg around that iron post. And now the Future. Donavan Ruddick. Chris Hargis trying to get in, but referee Jim Harris keeps stopping him. But in the meantime, the double team continues.
I don't think I've ever seen two individuals do this kind of a number on Ron Powers. He is in very serious trouble, Keith Smith.
I'll tell you what, and Chris Hargis is chomping at the bit over in the corner, trying to get these people behind Ron Powers. And there you see Travis Cook, the crook himself, choking Ron Powers.
And now Chris Hargis runs Travis Cook back around, but there he's cut off by the big Texan. I'm telling you guys, the action, fast and furious. And now look at this!
Oh, and look at the power of Donavan Ruddick. Big slam on Powers. Ruddick up in the air, a big leg drop. Hook of the leg run.
But there, Hargis comes in and helps out his partner.
Turnabout's fair play. You can't blame the icon. He's seen his partner in trouble, lending a hand, and now Ruddick slowing it down with a big sleeper hold.
Boy, I'll tell you, Ron Powers has been in there for the better part of probably 6 or 7 minutes, and they have battered him down to his knees. Keith Smith, this could be the tale of the tales for Ron Powers.
I'll tell you what, Ron Powers has a little bit of age going against him here, against the younger. Donavan Ruddick, Future is just phenomenal. And then you got the big Texan who's taking it out of him. I mean, it's just phenomenal. And you see Ron Powers making his way towards the corner, trying to get a tag to Chris Hargis.
He's reaching out. Can he make the tag? He's reaching out. He's close, but no. Donavan Ruddick cuts him back off.
So very close to the tag. Chris Hargis has to be heartbroken, very concerned for his partner, Ron Powers. 10 minutes gone in this one, fans, and it looks like Ron Powers desperately needs a tag.
Donavan Ruddick, a reverse headlock. Powers down. You hear this crowd. 10 minutes have elapsed, and Ron Powers to his feet now. He needs to get a tag. He throws Donavan Ruddick in to the corner.